Hello Aquarius, what's going on? Hope you're well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a little love reading for August. But you know, it's a timeless reading, Aquarius, so whenever you happen to get this is when you were meant to see it. You have the Knight of Cups here and the Knight of Swords on the split. Huh. And apparently the Seven of Swords wants to come out. There's a new, I want to say new, there's a new love offer coming in. Something's going to happen fast. I feel like you're leaving something behind. The Knight of Cups here. I didn't even finish my intro, sorry, I got distracted. I feel like you're leaving something karmic behind, and you have the Death card here as well. Okay, let's see what else comes out. What was I saying? You're very welcome here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. I really appreciate it. And you know, if you feel like it resonates with you and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that as well. There's something about balance, justice and temperance. Like something's healing, something's coming into balance. Alright, I want to start off with one of these guys here. So what's going on? Okay, your cards are coming out really fast. There's the Death card again, and the Ten of Swords is sticking out. I think you're making a decision to end something. So you have the Death card, which is actually peace in this deck, which I really like. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So don't try and control things that are going to happen too much, which I know is easier said than done. And you have the King of Pentacles here. You might be releasing a Taurus from your past. Gemini had that. You might be releasing a Taurus from the past, or an earth sign from the past. For some of you. But there's definitely, you're letting go of, all of you are releasing something. And you have the Ten of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles. It's like you're making a decision to end something. Let's see what else comes out. Let's get one of these. What else for Aquarius, please? Surrender to joy, surrender negative thinking. So Capricorn had a very similar message. That's what you're being asked to do at the moment, is to, you know, any kind of negative thoughts that are coming in at the moment, just let them go and like surrender to joy. You know, do things that make you happy. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And this card talks about letting joy in and savoring it, indulge in random acts of smiling. So maybe something's not happening fast enough, because it's this let go and let God part of that Death card as well. It makes me think there's a little message here about just kind of letting go of the results a little bit here. What's this Knight of Cups? What was supposed to do with that? It might have been a Taurus. There's the Hierophant, and you have the Lovers. It might have been a twin flame. This has been coming up for you a lot. Might have been a twin flame situation from your past. I think this Knight of Cups is not new, but I feel like there's someone new coming in. I feel like this Knight of Swords may be the new energy. Clarify this Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Yeah, see, you're just done. You have the Six of Swords. You're moving away. This person, this Knight of Cups, it could be a Taurus, but it could be like, they could be a teacher, they could be a manager, it could be someone very traditional from your past, like maybe, because Gemini had a very similar message. in their bonus reading, you know, maybe they were a very traditional person and they found it very hard to express their emotions or something like this. But they're actually coming in now to express their emotions, because you know the Knight of Cups is kind of a heart on the sleeve type card, but you know you have Page of Swords and the Six of Swords here, which is just whoever this Knight of Cups is, and I feel like it's someone from your past. You're just done. You're moving away. You see, you have the Page of Swords moving away, and you're moving towards this Knight of Swords. Because this person, yeah, so you have the Page of Cups here. There's someone new coming in. They're very stable. The new person might also be an earth sign. They might be a Virgo or a Capricorn. But this person from your past, see, you want to move on, right? The Six of Swords, moving into peace, moving into harmony. But this person kept you in the Five of Swords. You know, like, I don't know, maybe manipulation, mind games, or just, you know, there just wasn't free-flowing communication, or like a, you know, they might have been very rigid and they never told you how they felt, and it was always like a tit for tat kind of thing. You know, like, oh, well, if you tell me how you feel, then I'll tell you how I feel. But it's like they wouldn't give you anything until you did something, which is not how it works, right? You have to give something of yourself first. Like, you both have to kind of give at the same time, right? Or it doesn't work. And I feel like they caused you a lot of pain. The Nine of Swords, like a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worrying, a lot of anxiety, and I feel like you're just done. Just done. So this Knight of Swords is someone new coming in. Page of Cups. They might be a Pisces, might be a Gemini. They're very, very stable, whoever this new person is. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Oh, this is just a random extra. This new person's the soulmate, okay? Because that's often what happens with these twin flame things. Well, not often. I think it's always what happens. There's a lot of different schools of thought about the twin flames, but I think this is what I think happens. You know, often I feel like people don't get with their twin flames because they actually choose at the end to get with a new soulmate that Spirit has presented, right? If you don't want to take that on, then you don't take that on, okay? But I feel like this new person is the soulmate, and it's almost like they're your reward for going through the twin flame journey. And also, you know, if you don't resonate with the twin flame thing, don't worry about it. It's like someone from your past that you know, they taught you a lot of lessons, basically. Clarify this, okay. Certainly, it's someone you've been in separation with, this past person. Spirit, calm down. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Because also I feel like this past person, this may be where you get this negative thinking about new relationships, because they kind of messed with your head in some way. I don't know exactly what they did, but they kind of messed with your head to the point where you were like, like I can't, like I don't know what's going on, like you make me feel crazy. And I feel like because of that, you may have brought forward like a negative mindset about relationships, which has come from this past person, you know? I feel like it's someone you waited for a really long time. They might have kept you hanging. Clarify that they might have ghosted you. Can you do anything worse for an air sign, honestly? Clarify the... Stop. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Because I feel like you got a choice between two people here, you know. Maybe some of you have not met this new person yet. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. This new person could be an air sign too, or a Virgo, or they might have that in their chart somewhere. I think this new person, you're going to find that they have recently ended their own toxic connection, or maybe they were still in it for some of you when you met them. They're leaving their own, because I feel like theirs was also based on money. Well, I don't think yours was based on money, but I think theirs was, it was very like perfunctory and based on money. And it was their own karmic lesson they had to learn. They've recently ended something, or they're in the process of ending something. You're learning, like, you're mirroring each other. You're learning very similar lessons. They're very smart, whoever this new person is. So they could be like air with water in their chart somewhere. Clarify the death card, please. See, this is what you have, yeah. It's because this past person, like, they messed you up about relationships in some way. You know, they made you think that, like, relationships always have to be hard work, or, like, you can't trust people. And that's what you're releasing at the moment. You're finding your joy again. And do you know what? I feel like it's releasing this past person helps you feel joy again, right? Because I feel like you're going to hear from them. And you have the Temperance card. You're healing. You know, you're healing. It's like you're allowing yourself to be happy again, allowing yourself to date again. Clarify the Death card, please. Give the Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, this is, I think you and this new person have both been through your own crap relationships. I think you've maybe both been through a sort of a dark night of the soul type thing. This new person, I think, has maybe been... Yeah, God, that's so weird. So your new person has this, they're showing up as the King of Swords, and their person was showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. And you are showing up as this Queen of Swords, and your past person, who could be an earth sign, is showing up as this King of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like both of you had very similar crap partners. Like, their person is focused on money, and your past person is focused on money. Like, they may have, your past person may have even, I was gonna say a really Glaswegian word there, like a really old one, like dinghies. It's just so old. I don't know why that popped into my head. Like, ignored you. They may have ghosted you for work or something. Like, they wanted to make money, or they wanted to you know, get ahead, like get status, or, you know, get a good job or a promotion or something. But I feel like it took them till now to realize how much you're worth to them, and now you're just done. You're just done. But that's often the way of it with the twin flame thing, right? Because the feminine chases the masculine, and then the feminine's like, you know, balls to this, not doing this anymore. And then the masculine chases, and then eventually, you know, it's like they both realize that they're kind of, you know, I feel like both of them then meet soulmates. That's my interpretation anyway. If you don't like that, you don't have to take it. Because I feel like you and this new person, you're very, very smart. You're very smart. You really, really are going to enjoy talking to each other. I mean, you're going to find each other very attractive as well. And you know, the Ace of Cups here, you're both going to be, you're going to be very in love with each other, because it's a divine, you're soulmates. You know, the Two of Cups, it's going to feel like a best friend. You know, the Two of Cups is like past lives, reincarnations together. Like, this person's probably been your brother or your kid or your friend or something in a past life, and now you're learning in this life to be lovers, you know, or they might have been a lover in a past life. But it's so blessed. You know, it's like your reward, basically, for dealing with this twin flame thing, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, this past energy that taught you lessons. But you are really, really mentally connected to this new person. Like, they're very smart. You're very smart. You know, you think the same. I think you also have a very good sense of humor, you and this new person. You know, I think you're going to get along really well, because you might have found that this past energy, like they were more interested in the money, or they were more interested in stuff or acquiring things or something. And you're an Aquarius, you know, to an extent you care about that stuff, right? But you know, Geminis, Libras, well, I don't know about Libra, but I feel like Geminis and Aquarius, they don't care so much about stuff, right? So that may be, you know, something where you found you were very different. Let's talk about this new person. The thing is, I feel that the new person comes in very fast once, you know, this thing with the past person has ended. And also, you know, try not to be in a rush to end it with the past person, because it'll end it. It's like when, I can't believe what's on the split. It'll end when the time is right. You know, try and release control and just be happy, and all of this will work itself out at the right time. The more that you let go, you know, the more it'll happen. And you have the quicker it'll happen. You have the Two of Cups in the Tower. This new soulmate, you've either already met them and you're going to end up getting together very quickly, or you're going to meet them out of the blue. And I just feel like you're going to get together very, very fast. I'm not even going to pull cards for the actions of this new person, because I'm telling you, like, Two of Cups twice, right? You know, they're going to come in very fast when the time is right, okay? And then it's basically like you're just together, the new person. That's it. Okay. Some of you were... You may have been dealing with a Taurus in the past with some Scorpio in their chart, or you were dealing with a Taurus that was maybe very intense in the past. Okay, tell us about this new, leg cramp. Tell us about this new person. You might not know they had Scorpio in their chart, or maybe it was Scorpio with Taurus in their chart, but I feel like that's a past energy. The new energy could be Taurus too. Someone's got Sagittarius in their chart. This new person, you might find they have a little bit of Sag in their chart. You might want to watch the Sagittarius reading, because you know what? I think it's quite similar to this one. They might have some Cancer in their chart too. Tell me about this new person coming in for Aquarius. Could be Virgo as well. They have, or you know, they have this stuff in their chart somewhere, maybe you don't know about it, because they could even have, because I kept picking up in the Sag reading the last couple of weeks that it could be you share a node connection, because it's this kind of soulmate stuff. Like, often you'll find there is some weird thing like that, you know, so maybe you have like a Gemini North node, for example, and maybe they have a Sagittarius North node, which means that you're kind of connected, right? So tell me about this new person. Tell us about this new person. Sensitive. And funny. Yeah, I feel like they're very funny. I feel like there's a brain connection here with this new person. Tell me about this new person. Tell us about this new person. Tell us about this new person. Empathetic. Yeah, see, I feel like you were dealing with someone in the past that wasn't great at showing emotions, and it could be, like, it might not really be their fault. You know, they might have just been from a very traditional background where it was frowned upon, but at the same time, that's kind of not your problem, right? You know, if they can't learn, it's kind of not your problem, right? But I feel like they have learned is the thing, but you're just done. Because I feel like they ghosted you, or they kept you waiting for a long time, and it caused you a lot of anxiety. Because, you know, I'm sorry, but I just think that's a very awful thing to do to an air sign, because we need to have the knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, we need to have the knowledge, and to deprive us of knowledge like that, I just think it's like such a kick in the balls. But I can't remember if I said this, like, your new person might also be a Virgo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo. But obviously they can be any sign. But the King of Swords, very practical, very logical. No BS. Oh, they could have fire in their chart too, this new person. Which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else about this new person for Aquarius? What else about this new person for Aquarius? I think you're going to find this new person a lot more chilled out than your past one. In a good way. I think they'll make you very calm. This is very similar to Gemini's bonus reading. What else about this new person coming in for Aquarius? What else about this new person? Cards are doing weird stuff. Tell me about this new person for Aquarius. Well, that's too many. Alright. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's do some of these characteristics. Maybe it wants to come out from this deck. Okay, tell us about this new person coming towards Aquarius. I think the new person is kind of reserved. Just as I said that, you have boisterous and merry. So when you get to know this person, I think like on the surface, they're very much this King of Swords energy. You know, they might even be kind of intimidating, not to you, because it's your soulmate, right? You're just gonna be like, whatever, you don't scare me, and they're gonna say the same thing about you, because you have such a deep bond, right? But you know, on the surface, to other people, they might be kind of intimidating, and I think very serious, and maybe a little shy or like reserved or quiet. But actually, I feel like once it's just the two of you, you might actually be very surprised. Like, they're going to get very boisterous and merry. They just kind of don't, I think they just don't show it a lot, you know? Yeah, there's a lot beneath the surface with this King of Swords. And I just have this feeling, I want to keep it PG, but I just think it's they got skills, I'll put it that way. They might seem very calm and reserved on the surface, but there might be a little hidden side to this person, you know. You have kindness at the bottom of the deck, like they're very kind. What else about this new person coming in for Aquarius, please? What else about this new person for Aquarius? Fun, whip it, gentle. See, they're just lovely. They're just like a really nice mix. You have fearless as well here. What else about this new person for Aquarius, please? They might be kind of big because you have a Saint Bernard and a Shar Pei here. They just look like very big dogs. Very relaxed. See, they just seem kind of perfect. You have loyal. I mean, no, I know nobody's perfect, but you have loyal and you have sensitive. They just seem to be like very in touch with their emotions, but I don't think they show that to a lot of people. But I think you're gonna get it because you're soulmates. So you know, they're gonna feel very comfortable with you because you think the same. There's something like you think very similarly. And I think you guys are you really enjoy talking. Sorry, Aquarius, my camera cut out. But yeah, very loyal. But I think also you have sensitive twice with this person. Because this King of Swords thing might be a little bit of an act. You know, it might be something that they've learned to kind of... because you're a bit like that, right? Air signs are a bit like that. Gemini are a bit like that. Like, we're very... you know, kind of tough to get to know, but like not tough to get to know, but there's only certain people that you would show your true self to, really. You know what I mean? Like the sensitive side that you have. Yeah, and you have boss at the bottom of the deck here as well, so they could be your boss, but they're like a boss energy. They could be a boss. So I hope that was helpful, Aquarius. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel like doing that, I'd appreciate it a lot. And many blessings to you as always, Aquarius. Love and light.